Right, so hello viewers, and welcome to Call of Juarez Gunslinger. I'm your host, BPG Chu, and this was one of the games that I had bought during the Steam summer sale, and typically, I really actually enjoy these Western, story-driven sort of shooters, and with that said, I figured, well, this was a title that I wanted to play anyways, I figured I might as well film it as we go along here, and, well, with that said, let's just sort of begin. So, this title is, it's not an expensive title. At release, it was only like right around 15 bucks. I've already played through the first like mission and a half really before I got the idea of doing this story. So we'll begin anew. So let's just start that off. We'll do it on some of the harder difficulties, and we'll just go like that.
Don't I know you, sir?
Don't believe so. I haven't been here in many years. Name's Silas Greaves.
Silas Greaves? The bounty hunter?
Used to be.
Well, what are you doing here in Abilene?
Just passing through. Got a little business to take care of.
Well, sir, it would be an honor if you would allow me to buy you a beer.
Hell, son, it would be my honor to drink it.
I'm Molly. Howdy.
I'm Dwight. That's Jack and Steve. Ben's behind the bar. Oh, I bet you got some great stories.
A couple.
Any of them true?
Jack, be nice.
A few.
What about your shootout with Henry Plummer's gang in Bannock, Montana? Is that where you started as a bounty hunter? That's what it says in this here dime novel.
Don't believe everything you read in them dime novels, boy. First man I hunted was back when I was riding with Billy the Kid.
You knew Billy the Kid?
Damn right. That scrawny son of a bitch had no fear. Wouldn't back down for nobody.
I heard he collected the 10 stars off any crooked lawmen who crossed him.
It was a war, boy. The Lincoln County War. And Billy promised his regulators would take the life of every bastard who helped bushwhack John Tunstall.
Kid had a big chip on his shoulder and a hair-trigger temper. Made him dangerous as hell.
Alright, so the game sort of starts off in that. Now, it has surprising production values for, like a $15 game. It's actually decently lengthy as well. I think it's about 6 to maybe 8 hours, so it's on the shorter side of things, but again, for its price point, it's definitely well.
It was about 30 years ago. Billy was hiding out in an abandoned farm near Stinking Springs. I threw in with the kid because the man I had sworn vengeance on was riding with Billy's enemies. But before I tell you why I want that sumbitch dead, let me tell you what happened that day. I was heading back to the hideout when suddenly I had this funny feeling.
Funny, haha?
No, Steve. The other kind of funny.
You heard that. You need to stay here and keep an eye on the road.
That's not fair. We're missing all the fun.
I knew those two morons would never let me through. I had no choice.
Right, so as you might imagine from a shooter, the gunplay mechanics are fairly simple. I don't really need to explain them there.
Who's that? Is he with us?
Now, the game does have a leveling
Was it
system.
Pat
It's pretty
Garrett's
neat.
posse?
Oh yeah. I heard the shots and I knew I had to move fast. Garrett and his army of deputies had surrounded the entire homestead. I decided to help Billy and the boys out a bit. So that's just what I did. As the governor of New Mexico was paying for the kid's apprehension, Garrett was able to hire every gun hand in Lincoln County.
I'll do the skill point leveling thing, the thing that says U, press U right now later on. It's supposed to be a tutorial type of thing, but you get some of the experience points from grabbing these collectibles, and I don't want to trigger and then sort of mess up the tutorial. You can actually shoot the pumpkins and the other stuff here for experience as well.
Watch out! He's one of them! God damn it, he's right behind us! Where the hell?
Garrett's men were running around like a bunch of chickens with their heads cut off.
Send these some bitches running! I'll flank him!
Still, one of them reached the water tower. Not a bad idea. It would be a turkey shoot from up there.
You think you can kill me too?
Luckily, these shooters Garrett hired weren't the sharpest tools in the shed. A lot of them were saddle tramps or sod busters or drunken drifters looking to make a few bucks.
Someone shoot that bastard! God damn him!
Then, I heard a friendly voice yelling at me from the window.
Back door! We'll cover you! Watch your flank!
Right, so I think
Truth be told, things weren't much better behind the house.
the skill
got their
point thing
numbers
doesn't
in
really
hand.
trigger anymore.
But that just made the ones that were left twice as mad.
So I think I'll just show you guys that right away. Anyhow, the general idea behind it, or at least to my knowledge, is that there's only 3 different types of weapons. You either have the sort of the rifle, if you will, there, some pistols, and some shotguns. So anyhow, inside these categories, as you go through the game, obviously you gain some experience points. You can level up this in different things. So, the first 2 that I'm going to get here immediately is the Kimball thing for the Gunslinger, and the Eagle's Eye thing for long-range weapons, which will make you slow down time when you aim down the sights, and B, you can have dual-wield guns.
They made up for their lack of skill with a seemingly endless supply of ammo.
Yeah, they're not quite
It was a bit of a
as
slog,
accurate.
but I finally fought my way around the back of the house.
Now for this level, I'm actually looking for one of the collectible items here and there, so try to look around here for a bit, actually. Already been over there to look for it.
And like that,
You'll
I
all
was
be
inside,
dead, you
none the
bastards!
worse for wear. I passed Dirty Dave, and upstairs I found Billy and
Get
Charlie
in a
Bolton.
rat in a trap! You ain't going nowhere!
Billy looked at me and said, "About time, amigo! Grab a gun and get to the window."
Wait, so you were friends with Billy the Kid?
Yeah, sort of. Anyway, we were surrounded by dozens of deputized shooters who wanted to do us harm.
Billy's worth $500, dead or alive! Shoot that
just kept on coming. That's when Charlie got hit. "They're catching us in a crossfire," shouted Billy. "Get to the other side."
Oh hey, I got two of them.
Where'd he come from?
Suckers I personally put down, but it was pretty clear, even to Billy, that maybe discretion was the better part of valor.
What's that mean?
It means that it was time to cut and run. "They got a Gatling," Billy shouted. "Get the horses and bring them round back. I'll draw their attention." He directed that order at me. And I thought, why the hell do I have to do it?
Gonna make a run for it! Those poor sons of bitches are done for!
Many would have fled in my place. But I had that false sense of invincibility that many young men have. Like Jack here.
What are you saying, old man?
Jack is Joshua.
Yeah, he better be.
Mr. Greaves, please continue.
Please, call me Silas, ma'am. Now, where was I?
You were heading for the barn.
Gonna make you bleed! Making my way past the castle of fallen foes.
Sounds like Garrett hired a whole regiment of hired guns.
I'm gonna get this perk right here, the truth-seeking one. The idea behind the story is that the guy telling you about it, Silas, or what his name is, he'll change it up every now and then, and it happens quite
and
frequently.
Just when I thought I was done with them, more of these hapless bastards would pop up.
So I mean, with that said, one of the things that you want to do is you find these collectibles here and there.
Within my reach. After the fight, maybe we could treat ourselves to some fried chicken. And that's when I met Sheriff Pat Garrett.
I read that you went toe-to-toe with him, sir. That backstabbing bastard with that tacked-on tin star.
Why is the handsome portrait a horse?
You challenged him to a showdown.
You read that in a dime novel?
It said he showed no fear as he took your measure with eyes like a rattlesnake.
Right, so there's a dueling minigame inside the game. And the idea is that you just keep the crosshair on them till you fire. And depending on how it goes, you get a different, I think, reaction time or something with it. I'm not terribly good at it. Yeah, usually that's what'll happen. So try it again. I think the general idea is that how much you focus determines where your crosshairs start out, but I have a tendency to just shoot before I actually aim on them or something like that. There we go.
And that you killed him in a fair fight.
Is that what that Penny Dreadful said? No, boy. That ain't what I meant when I said I met Pat Garrett. So let me start again. I finally reached those damn stables.
Yeah, this is what'll happen. The story will
Step
go
inside,
sort of back and forth,
and
where things will just
bam!
change.
Last thing I heard was Garrett's voice. That's not Billy.
And go on. How did it end?
And, boy, that was just the beginning.
Right, so that's the first mission there. Trying to find these nuggets of truth. Found 2 of them so far. Can't find the 3rd one, no matter what, though.
So what happened? Did Garrett arrest you?
Yeah, after I came to, the bastard had clocked me with his Colt.
And the kid surrendered?
When he realized there was no getting out of there alive.
So they locked you up in Lincoln?
Indeed they did. Sentenced me to hang right along with the kid.
Okay. So I mean, pretty much after this level, everything else I haven't seen before or played before, so yeah. That is pretty much that, really.
It's important to know that I was only riding with Billy so I could find the bastard I was after. He was with John Kinney's gang, and they were sworn enemies of Billy's regulators.
Why were you after him?
I owed that son of a bitch a bullet for what he had done to me and mine. Instead, all I got for myself was a goddamn death sentence. Luckily, it was right around then that I heard Billy make his move. He shot Jim Bell and a few other guards as he made his getaway. Later, they wrote that some lady friend planted a pistol for him in the privy. What the papers didn't say is that Billy helped me escape, too. My first order of business was finding a firearm. Luckily, I located Deputy Bob Ollinger's mean-ass shotgun.
Okay. There we go.
I saw Billy through the window, and he yelled that I should take to the rooftops to make my escape. So I did.
Anybody see Billy?
Hell yeah. That scatter gun was like a double-barreled howitzer. It could blow a man clear off his feet. You hardly had to aim at that. The kids escaped raised a huge ruckus. Guards were everywhere looking for him.
Can't let the kid get away!
Anybody see him?
I had to jump from roof to roof like a damn alley cat. I followed the planks where I could, but some of that wood was slippery as hell. The whole town was up in arms. Suddenly, I was a fugitive.
How the hell did the kid escape?
Garrett's gonna kick our ass!
So that bastard you were after, what did he do?
He did me and my family a grievous harm. But I knew if I was ever gonna find him, I would need to get my ever-loving ass out of there.
There's actually 2 ways to come down
I tried
from there.
to be stealthy and sneak my